a problem renting our first flat through an agency, and we saw that the rental management sector were totally broken and undigitized due to the lack of innovation in the rental life cycle, but instead was a huge industry which still stubbornly relies on Excel and email. So,
hi everyone, this is the Peking University HSBC Business School Entrepreneurship Society. Today we are speaking with Kàstor, the founder of Nester, a property management software. So may I ask you to introduce yourself?
Okay, well, first of all, Nicholas, thanks for inviting me on this call. And what about me? I'm 27 and I'm from Barcelona, Spain. I studied business law. Before to start my own project, I developed my career in the field of the M&A and distressed companies as a lawyer and consultant. And then 2 years ago, I started Nester with the idea to improve and revolutionize the rental property management. And this is why we are doing it today.
That sounds exciting. So may I ask, what gaps do you see in the rental market?
Okay. The idea of Nester was born 2 years ago, as I said, when Alex and I, my partner, had a problem renting our first flat through an agency. And we saw that the rental management sector were totally broken and undigitized due to the lack of innovation in the rental life cycle, but instead was a huge industry which still stubbornly relies on Excel and email. So this is the gap that I see in the rental market, a huge industry that still using Excel and email to do all the daily processes. Very digitized on the part of the listing or marketplace to find or to list a home, but not in the management of the asset. Amount of data, but there's no value on this data because our clients are using different kind of tools to do different kind of process of the management. So they cannot trespass all this data, and now we are seeing that our generation needs have different kind of needs than the older ones. So we want to control and have in 2 clicks all the information, and this is now not happening in the rental market. This is different kind of ideas about what I've seen in the rental market.
Thank you so much for sharing. So may I ask, what does Nester do differently from your competitors, or how customers currently manage their property, and how does Nester fill the gaps that you mentioned?
Yeah. Well, Nester is an end-to-end SaaS which empowers property managers, landlords, and tenants to take database decisions to increase portfolios profitability through one easy-to-use platform. And this is one of the main characters of Nester. Very simple platform to do different kind of processes and automatizing this kind of processes. So this is one of the difference of Nesters in front of other competitors. The other competitors that we are talking maybe are Excel, and it's not prepared to do management processes. And also in the other part of the side, we have different kind of ERPs or property management platforms that are very technical and are not user-friendly platforms. And Nester is the opposite, very complete, end-to-end, and also in a very user-friendly platform. So different kind of our customers, maybe the SMBs or maybe the enterprise, are using the same platforms, and the platform still adapts on their needs. So this is maybe how Nester are filling these gaps.
Yeah, that certainly sounds very interesting. And also, on a personal note, may I ask about your journey? So you mentioned that you were a lawyer. So how do you go from a lawyer now to becoming a founder?
Yeah, it's not strange because I'm a former lawyer, yeah, but also I've been related to businesses during all my career path. I've been a consultant, of different kind of businesses related always with law. But one of the main things that I've been living is that one of the customers or one of the clients that I advised in my prior career was one of the most largest homeowners here in Spain. So this is why I know how the big corporates or big landlords treat their assets, because I know how is the daily processes and still using Excel. And this is why I've been working on Nester, to providing a tool in a very easy tool to do easy one complex processes. And this is why I turned entrepreneur, because I lived that pain in my prior career, and also with my partner when we rent our first flat through an agency, we realized that the SMBs had the same problem than the corporate ones. So this is why I turned from business law to entrepreneurship.
That certainly sounds like a very interesting journey. That's all the questions I have. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, Nicholas, thank you too. Goodbye.